afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is well. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you're new, welcome. Excuse me. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna do whatever comes out reading. I haven't done one of these in a while. The letter is easy. Easy is significant. That's an easy E. It said the birds, the wren, R-E-N. And then they said Robin Wright Penn. What was movie shit last seen here? What movie did it? They said Forrest Gump. And then they said Forest Park is significant. Or in the forest, be careful. They said you can't see the trees for the forest. And that's going to leave you in bad health. Pay attention. Yesterday I was in a store and 111 is significant. And somebody was returning a whole bunch of shit which I know was stolen. Bought with a stolen credit card, and I'm like, I'm not perfect. I used to do that bullshit too. And I was good at it too. You could be standing right next to me and not know I was doing it. I'm not perfect. But the thing about me is I don't have any secrets. Let's say the Chamber of Secrets. The invisibility cloak, the Deathly Hallows is significant. Obviously, Harry Potter is significant. It said the Deathly Hallows, the Deathly Hallow symbol, the Elder Wand, the Invisibility Cloak, and the Philosopher's Stone is significant. And then they showed me the bad health card, which is in they said a ward, Montgomery Ward, Gimbals. What is it? Stearns, Gimbals, Woolworth, Montgomery Ward. What was the other one? John Wanamaker. Wow. But they showed me the bad health card. There's a nurse in a ward. They're in a ward that's standing over the patient. So they're showing me Forrest Gump when he got shot in his ass. Some people are in bad health because you're rising out of the matrix. They said crabs in a bubble. And obviously it's cancer significant. The community card comes up upside down, which is clarifying exactly what I just said. It said it takes a village. And then they said train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from it. Some people are in bad health. The community card comes upside down with a bad health card because the community, your family, and or a community is upset that you got off the loop. They said the letter Q signifies getting off of the cosmic loop. Most of Earth is in an energetic war. Earth is a prime piece of real estate. A lot of people, the word people can be used very loosely. I mean, a lot of beings have everybody, all eyes on me. All eyes on me, and when I say me, I mean me specifically and other golden children. The vibration is raising, and like I was explaining in another video, we've been watching a Resident Evil, and some shit broke out in the lab by somebody who worked there. See, predictive programming. And look at that, they showed me enemy of the state. Who do you think was the enemy of the state? Like I said in another video. Who played the enemy of the state? Collective narcissism was what the planet's going through. Major changes right now. I told people 2-3 years ago what was going down right now. People laughing, not believing me. I don't give a fuck what you believe. They said, who's crying out? Journey. Any other messages, Skipper? They said, what's going on, Skipper? What's going on? They said, hello, you know. They said, hello, they know. This mature man always looks gay to me. And then, the card comes out, a mature man. Let's see what's under it. Thief and house upside down underneath. Um, what I'm getting from this particular spread, thief is 24, the house card is 20, that's upside down. They said the house is upside down, literally. And some people house is upside down because of, real estate terms. They said the community is in a what's the word? A frenzy, feeding frenzy. Because you're mature. But anyway, the guy on the mature man, always the mature man on that card, which is number 5, always looks homosexual to me. And so maybe that's what is in bad health, because the coffin card comes upside down, message of concern, child. I feel like somebody's child is coming out of the closet, and maybe you or other people in the community you thought was going to be supportive is not. Not only are they not supportive, but they're running your name through the mud. Change card comes up. And the pathway card comes up upside down. You're not going anywhere. And that's right, you're not going anywhere until you heal that inner child. My eyes are low because I got some medication a little while ago for some pain, extreme pain. I had to make a trip this morning to the emergency room, like I was explaining in the last video. Even though some of these symptoms are ascension symptoms, if you feel like it's more serious than that, because it could be, you go and take care of what the fuck you need to take care of. Yesterday I was bending over on the counter, reading something. As I was meant to get up, this shocking pain came straight down my body. I couldn't get up, I couldn't move, I couldn't lay down. So I just got the download that somebody's still working on my voodoo doll, and either cut the voodoo doll in half at the waist, have a pin in it. Like pretty much the spell was to paralyze me. That's where I'm going with it. Now they said, what have we won, folks? They said, now you're going to be paralyzed and you get the wheelchair. Trying to put me in a wheelchair. I needed a wheelchair around the emergency room this afternoon. I'm still in a lot of pain, but I feel like, like I said, I'm a little bit docile because I took the medication to give me some heavy ass meds. They said busy bee. They said once upon a child. What's going on? What was I saying in the other video? Somebody, they said, and part of the reason that I'm out of work is where I was going with it. I was kind of disgusted because I was on my way to work. Well, not on my way to work. I had the day off yesterday. Today I had to go to work, but I had to call out. I believe the person at work, somebody at work, is the person that's doing this to me. Again, how could you be so selfish when we're already short-staffed at work? Family's gonna have to bury you, and now we're gonna have to find other people to replace you. Man, I feel that selfish. How selfish of you to not think of the people that they said that to not think of your coworkers. How selfish. Expectation card comes out. They said, yeah, expect that. And then they said, stop that. Did you really think that you could stop that? Teen Witch. As I was laying down this morning, I saw the shadow coming through the window. So somebody's doing shadow work. They said candle magic, word witchery, candle magic, mirror magic, word witchery. So I saw a reflection of a witch's hat above my door, and coupled with the fact that I was in the kitchen when this attack happened. Yeah, y'all is doing kitchen magic, and that shit is not cute, because I don't know who the fuck you calling on, but guess what? The magic is being returned to your ass. But not first, before they said do not pass go. First, me, when I send, people send back to sender. I don't send anything back to sender. I send it back to source, because it can be 1,000 times, if not more powerful that way. So, just a heads up. It says somebody has your name in the freezer, and I know who has mine in the freezer. It's so fucking predictable. Motherfuckers in the Matrix are so predictable. Why? Because it's a fucking program that doesn't recognize that it's a program. Do you understand? It said, comprende ustedes? So somebody's ancestors are somebody's German. Well, they said German Shepherd. They said full grown German Shepherd. Motherfucker, keep stepping. Mystical, significant, obviously. And then they said, danger, danger. Been so long. Mature woman comes up upside down. Yeah, it's been so long. You're going to get what's coming to you. Imprisonment comes up card. That's an imprisonment coffin card. Message of concern. Child. Expectation comes up upside down. Privileged lady comes upside down. Occupation comes upside down. Unexpected income comes upside down. And from all those cards that I just pulled, excuse me, somebody has an ear infection in their left ear. All right, let's go through. They said, what have we learned today, kids? Mature woman, expectation. Mature woman and expectation upside down. Child on top of that. Privileged lady. Occupation upside down. Unexpected income upside down. So mature woman, I'm getting mommy dearest. And they said MF, male, female. Some people are male to female. Some people are female to male. And it pisses people off that you're living in your truth. Continue to live in your truth. Some mature woman who is not emotionally mature is messed up behind either abusing a child or their child speaking out on said abuse. They expected to be switching destinies. They expected to be living off your inheritance, your earnings, your winnings. They expected your loyalty. They did not expect for things to backfire. And the message of concern is upside down because the ancestors have been warning y'all. And y'all either, disregarding the messages or hearing them. Either not hearing them correctly, and or hearing them and disregarding them. Not listening to your intuition. Wealthy man comes upside down, toil and labor. Distant horizons, you're not going anywhere. The only thing, it said journey to Atlantis, journey to the center of the earth. Agartha, what's going on? Like I said, no rest for the wicked. Change and high honor. Some people were high honored. They said rags to riches. Some people's riches to rags, and richy rich is significant. Blank check is significant. I understand that somebody got a, because my signature is pretty complex. I heard convoluted. But no, that's your brain because you tried to fuck with me. They said this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? You tried to come for me. You tried to come for mine. Golden children. 13 is significant because it's the letter M, motherfucker. Like I told you, the matriarch of several new bloodlines that I created. Change and high honors in there because for some people, you got pregnant by spell work. Like I told you in the last spirit babies reading, that shit is a demon that you cultivate, that you, what's the word? Conjured. If you got pregnant by spell work, you conjured the demon and you're going to be giving forth to that demon, and it's not going to be pretty. Also, they're telling me that if you had a person by spell work, and the baby is actually born, the parents that are divine are going to be protected. So you thought that you were going to be marrying somebody, an athlete, rich, expected that you not have to work because you're the baby mother. They're saying masters of disguise. You ain't about shit. You're a kitchen witch that you've had spell work on. Even if you, the spell work worked for a while, it's not working anymore. So that's the change. You're not going to be high honor anymore. It said fall from grace. Bad health comes out again. Sudden wealth. You thought that you were getting sudden wealth. Concern comes up. You get it. You're concerned. Family room comes up. Upside down. You're getting They said you just got let go, the dirty boys. Then they said dirty birds. The falcons, hawks. Um, they said eagle, hawk, falcon, raven, crow is significant. Eagle, hawk, falcon, craven, roll. Excuse me, falcon, craven, roll. Falcon, eagle, hawk, falcon, raven, crow. And then they said vulture significant. Pick up the pieces. They said the Ramones. Bonzo goes to Big Bird. I love that song. Pick up the pieces. The Ramones are School of Rock. Stick it to the Monty Else's. That's my shit. I love that movie. They said Gryffindor wins the House Cup. Slytherin can sit their ass down somewhere. Pathway. Let's see. What about pathway? The pathway is to the courthouse with the gift card upside down. You're not going anywhere. They said you have 4 choices: jail, the hospital, the mental hospital, and the coffin. They said buried alive, frozen. The house card comes upside again. The house card is, the 20 card is the judgment card. And then they said read number 20 actually in a different deck, and then I called it Lenormand, what you call it? The Gilded Lenormand Reverie deck. I call it Lady Kipper. It said to read number 20 in that book, even though it's in a different deck. The 20 card in this book is park. When you are going to a party, a concert, or a business meeting, I'm sure to show up in your reading. You will find me in a reunion or a retreat, a riot or a picnic. I like crowds and public events, so I naturally am good with all your networking intents. So park and house. I feel like they said the parks department is significant. I feel like they're building, they said Arbor Day. A lot of people are planting trees and or going to be living close to a park with a playground on it, so you can take the kids outside and not have to drive. It's close to, some people moving close to a park. In the time of Mademoiselle Lenormand, the park or garden was a social venue, a meeting place. It was a space. They said my space. It was a space for getting out and about, sharing and networking, a place where relationships were forged. It said the man with the iron fist and the man in the iron mask. As in the Reverie, the card is often depicted as a cultured garden with a fountain. They said the Garden of Eden, the botanical gardens. As in Reverie, the card is often depicted as a cultured garden with a fountain. Perhaps an echo of Nuremberg from where the game of hope first sprang. The card means public, and while it may seem strange that there are no people in this image, it's because the public space is what is being depicted. When this card is read, it adds the meaning public to the cards in its vicinity. The park and the tower would signify a public organization. The park and the book would show public education. It's best to stick with the literal Lenormand. This card can suggest the importance of being social and maybe the saying you need to promote yourself more, particularly if combined with the moon, which is card number 32. It said moon magic. We're ascending to dolphin consciousness. They said rock and robin. And then they said Ruby Tuesdays. Any other messages, guys? Any other messages? They show me a newt. What was that, Matilda? It said Y is for wild yak. And then they said anything is possible. Some people are drinking cognac. They said E&J. Wow, no, y'all fucking did not. They said Hartley's. They said Hartley's E&J. Wow. They said B, silent B. The silent, excuse me, the B in the B in lamb is silent. They said Mary had a little lamb, and then they said Mary had a little llama. And they said Project X X-rays are significant. X-ray tech, Apex Tech. They said what's in a name. I recognize Chase as a bank. Yeah, you're gonna always have to be chasing your money at Chase Bank. Same thing with Wells Fargo. When you put your money in at Wells Fargo, you have far to go to get well. I'm gonna repeat that. Chase as a bank, you're always gonna be chasing your money. What's in a name? Wells Fargo, you have far to go to be well. And just they showed me what was that? Family Matters. They said FX is significant. What was his name? Brian something. They said Brian Dennehy, but Brian something FX. They said the crime game. Didn't they say Forrest Whitaker? I said Forrest in another video. Forrest Gump, Forrest Whitaker. Right, The Legend of Ghost Dog. Wow. Oh, y'all did not. Wasn't it Ghost Dog? Or his name was Ghost Dog in some shit like that, but I don't remember his name. Jason's there. So Jason is significant. M&Ms are significant. They said yellow and red. The yellow was Babe, they said I want my Babe is significant. Love those movies, Babe and Pig in the City. And then they said Big. Okay, let's see. What other messages, general collective messages for people that come they said, ooh. So young Emma is significant, or Emma. Sorry. They said, oh, mama, I just shot a man down in Grand Central Station in front of a big old crowd. Riri significant. Maybe the person was being Riri, which is why they got shot down. And then they said 42nd Street, Grand Central Station. I know that's right, 14th Street. 14th Street is Union Square. They said Grand Central Station, 42nd Street, Grand Central Station, 42nd Street, Times Square, and 42nd Street, Bryant Park. I think those are the 4, 5, and 6 trains, so that's significant. F comes out again. FM, they said XM, AM, FM, XM is significant. Leo is significant. It said T-Mobile, OmniPoint, OmniPoint, what was the other thing? Wow, they said Toyota Tercel. Any other messages, guys? They said you as wise as the old owl plus the gold child. We're rising to dolphin consciousness. They said My Gal Friday. That was an old school movie. They said the January Man. AL is significant as in Alabama, and Al as a name. They said Al Bundy, Ted Bundy, married with children. Kelly Bundy. Union is closed for those of us putting in the work. Don't let your other people around you stop you from getting to where you need to get to. They said cheetahs as a cheetah, Chester cheetah, and cheaters as a show is significant. What else has we got going on? Again, I was listening, play back my emergency messages, just recapping my emergency messages. Be careful around your children. Be careful around co-workers. These people are not your friends. You barely know them and they don't know you. People are jealous of you. People don't like when you're happy and they want what the fuck you have. They will lie on you. Cheat, steal, kill if they have to. It said Cajun, I was trying to say chaos and confusion. The devil is the author of chaos and confusion. When a higher power has, when you have questions, a higher power has answers for you. There is no chaos and confusion, just clarity. It said you get an A+ for effort. It said necessary roughness, the Texas armadillos. And then they said slow. Somebody's moving too fast. Excuse me, it's moving too slow and need to catch up. Somebody's moving too fast and need to slow down. Somebody's moving too slow and needs to catch up. You know who you are. Any other messages? They said Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Ooh, I'm gonna knock you out. Ooh. They said landline is significant. We had a clear seafood. We had a clear see-through phone. It says somebody's getting axed. Who's getting axed? They showed me that a pig is getting axed. They said a misogynist. MA is significant and AM is significant. AL as in Alabama and LA, both Los Angeles and Louisiana. Said somebody's watching you. I always feel like Rockwell. Somebody's watching me. That's because you rocking well and they're not. It said let's be honest. And then they said Hedgehog Sonic. The Hedgehog Sonic used to be they said Sega. And then they said PlayStation, Sega Genesis, Terminator Genesis, they said. Any messages? They said NIX, Stevie Nicks. And they said free the gats. And they said get the strap. Okay. Okay, somebody's getting a switch. They said get the strap, get the switch. They said you left at 20. You left at 80 for the 20 for some people. They said hats off to you for doing that. Hats off, globe and came, globe, flowers, and bee came up. So because your hats, they said sweets to the sweets, hats up, and then they said cheers to you, player. That's what the fuck happened. They said the player got played. 828 is significant. The player got played and didn't know what to do with himself. Maybe the player was an Apple, New Yorker. They showed me a blue hat. They said Cardinals is significant. Toronto Blue Jays. The flowers. They said we're gonna get our flowers while we're here. Some people are botanists, florists. Some people have a green thumb growing flowers in their own garden to sell. We used to have a nursery, a garden nursery at the end of our block when we lived in high school. That was so cool. They said the ice cream cone came upside down. They said I wish I had an ice cream drink, more money. And then they said, they showed me the visual of somebody licking the ice cream and it falling on the ground. We're crying over spilt milk. It said Quail Ridge is significant. Peace Hill. What you guys said? Peace Hill, Poughkeepsie, Quail Ridge. They said up to Hudson line. Wow. They said all of the cities, Croton, Harmon, Hastings. They said all the cities on the Hudson line, MTA. And they said MTA is not going your way. Nails comes up, and lamb comes up, and frog comes up, and egg comes up. The nail in the coffin, the nails represent the nails in the coffin. Put a fork in it, it's done. The lamp represents illumination and getting enlightened. I said the hangman. card is significant, which is the number 12. Frog. It said leapfrog. You feeling froggy bitch jump. And then they said shoe fly don't bother me. The fly girls are significant. And living color is significant. It said David Allen Greer sprung. They show me sprung. Tommy Davidson Wool. Jada Pinkett Wool, Naughty Professor. Yeah, they said start looking to these movies to get clues on, you know, what's happening, things that represent. It said the elephant, the octopus, and the yak comes back out again. The elephant represents removing all obstacles for me, because that's why symbols are different for everybody. Symbolism, they said learn gematria, learn numerology, learn sacred geometry, open your eyes. Tesla 369 is significant. Time travel is significant. Astral travel is significant. Like I said, keep your vibration high, because that's what the fuck is happening in the Resident Evil movie. The T virus leaked by an employee in the company, the Umbrella Corporation, but that shit, their headquarters went thousands of miles down underground. It said underground civilization, cities, and bunkers. Yeah, that part. The yak, somebody is throwing up because of drinking, and other people are throwing up because you are the sun. It said, pardon my back. It said, pardon my back. The globe comes up. We're traveling the world. You couldn't stop what the fuck. You can't stop what the rock is cooking. Fast and Furious, Dwayne Johnson, they said the Tooth Fairy. Doom was another one of his movies. Moana. Yeah. Hobbs and Shaw, yeah. The Rock, Dwayne. So that's significant. Dwayne Johnson. Phone. You're about to get KK. Phone. And kite comes out. Expect communication. They show me 8 of Wands. And then the nail come up again. It's over. That's why a lot of people want to come keep us apart, because it's over. When twin people, you get an A for effort. When twins are kept apart, when true twins are kept apart, nothing can keep us apart. They said nothing can come between us. Sade, the sweetest taboo, and that's what it is. The kiss of life. You gave me the kiss of life. That's right. When I was sent to you, I knew you were the one for me. I swear I could feel your heart beating. They said, yeah, and we met each other one time, and shit was off the rails, off the hook, off the meat rack, and motherfuckers was mad. They saw the chemistry between us. Q was at the bottom. Q, Queens, Quilt. They said the Quaker Oats, and the Quakers. What movie was that? Witness. Oh shit, I gotta watch that movie. That was the first Danny Glover movie I ever seen. They said puck is significant. Hockey and ice hockey. Anything else? Yeah, the sun and lamp. And then they said tie. Some people tie. They said neck and wrist don't lie. And then they said suit and tie. Some people are getting a desk job, a white collar job, the tie. And some people are learning to tie knots. They said once I'm in, it's hard to get me out like I'm a slip knot. And some people find that it's fucking ludicrous that you are rising, that you are gaining momentum and rising despite the fuckery, despite the foolishness. You get an A for effort. Any other messages? And gave me the hat. A hat, a ring, an apple, a sun, a lamp, an elephant, an egg. The egg represents the cosmic egg, the nest egg. The sun represents enlightenment and us moving forward. The elephant represents, like I said, Ganesha, remover of all obstacles. Anybody standing in the way of our mission will be removed forcibly at this point. Forcibly. The globe comes up. It said Harlem Globetrotters. Then Harlem get close off the map, is it? Sit your ass, it said sit your $5 ass down somewhere before we make change. It says the universe. The hen house. They said hen house, hit house. Globe, the VW van comes up. They said the Scooby-Doo van. And on my Instagram page, somebody posted something and I reposted it that's saying in the school, all the Scooby-Doo episodes show you that it's always somebody you know. All those meddling kids, they always take off the mask and it was somebody in the motherfucking neighborhood. Hat comes up. It said the sorting hat. The sorting hat is finished sorting. And the ice cream is spilled, the milk is spilled, the phone comes up, the rotary phone, the apple comes up, mouse comes up, quiet as a church mouse. And X comes up, PAX comes up, Pax. Who's that? Pax Shiloh. Um, the Angelina Jolie's kids. But then Pax also means, what was that movie? K-Pax? And then the Pax, packing up your shit. And then AX comes up, as in the X. PA comes up, it always comes up. Maybe you cut off your pa, maybe you cut off your mom. Any other messages, guys? A phone, guitar. They said jukebox hero, guitar hero. We're traveling the world. Any last messages? These messages are pretty long today. Yeah, we're traveling the world. Been around the world and I. It's time for the new leg of the race. The next step, the next level. You guys be well. See you next video.